You're not playing craps because you're afraid of it? It's not that hard. And it's the best game in the casino. It only has a 0% house advantage. Come on. The best way to describe craps, take it and break it down. You're making it too complicated. It's 4 separate games, possibly 5 at once. Let me show you. Look, I know it looks like a lot, but hear me out. This is one game. This is the second game. This is the third game. And this is the fourth game. Now, the stuff over here, that's the 5th game, but forget that. This section right here is only 4 games. And if you separate them, it's easier to learn. Let me show you. Game number 1 is the pass line and the don't pass. The pass line is simple. That just means on the first roll, if it's a 7 or 11, you win. If on the first roll you roll a 2, 3, or 12, you lose. If you roll any other number, those numbers are the 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, or 10. All you have to do is hit that number again before the 7 comes, and you win. Before you hit me up in the comments, you're going to ask, what about the don't? The don't is the exact same thing, but it's opposite. So the 7-11 loses on the first roll, but the 2 and 3 wins on the first roll. And if you hit a number, again, you lose. But if you hit a number and then you roll a 7, you win. That's the don't. The field bet is a 1-roll bet. If you roll any of these numbers, you win 1-1. Unless it's a 12 or a 2, it pays double. If any other number rolls, you lose whatever you put right here. And you control that bet. You don't need a dealer for that. Just put your money out there, let it roll. 1-roll bet. The come bet plays just like the pass line bet, except for it plays on the second point. For example, once you have a point established here, then you can make a second point here, and that is the come bet. Same rules apply from the pass to the come, whereas the 7-11 wins on the first roll, and 2, 3, 12 loses, and then you got to get the point and establish. That's the come bet. Same thing with the don't come. It's the opposite, just like the don't pass. Last but not least, it's these place numbers. Usually, and actually always, the dealer manages these. You're basically saying, I believe one of these numbers will hit before a 7. So if I bet the 4, I'm saying I believe a 4 is going to hit before a 7, and vice versa. The opposite of that would be a lay bet. You think that a 7 is going to hit before these numbers. So if I bet a lay on the 4, I'm saying that a 7 is going to hit before the 4. And that's the easiest way to understand that craps is just 4 games in one. Now go play. Let's go.